Everyone thinks this was a crypto fraud. Two founders arrested, locked up India's first crypto unicorn under a cloud. But here's what nobody told you: the fraud had absolutely nothing to do with them. If you don't understand what happened here, you'll keep thinking that brand names protect you. But they don't. This is not a story about crypto going wrong. This is a story about how a 500 rupee fake domain nearly destroyed a $2.45 billion company in 4 days. And the real criminals still out there. CoinDCX founded in 2018 in Mumbai, two IIT Bombay alumni Sumit Gupta and Neeraj Khandelwal. By 2021, India's first crypto unicorn, $90 million reached in a single round, $1.1 billion valuation by 2025, $247 million raised in total, 2 crore registered users, 559 crore in revenue, 2.4 lakh crore in quarterly trading volume. One of the most recognized fintech brands in the country. But 2025 was brutal. July 2025, hackers used a fake job offer to plant malware on a software engineer's device. $44 million to 368 crore drained from an internal wallet, one of India's biggest crypto theft ever. November 2025, ED seized 8.46 crore across 92 bank accounts linked to CoinDCX in a money laundering probe. GST authorities investigated 17 crypto platforms. CoinDCX alleged tax exposure 16.84 crore. CDO gone, head of legal gone, CHRO gone, head of information security gone. 4 senior exits in 1 year. So when March 2026 arrived, the company was already back over. And then both founders got arrested. March 16, 2026, a 42-year-old insurance advisor, Ashish Brij Kishore Singh, walks into Mumra police station, Thane, files the company claims he lost 71,16,015 rupees over 7 months through cash and bank transfer. July 2025, a man named Akash Rana approaches him at a cafe in Mumbai, introduces himself as a franchise partner of Napoleon Technologies, the company that operates CoinDCX. Tells him he can buy the exclusive CoinDCX franchise for the entire state of Maharashtra. Price 28 lakh. Then introduces him to people claiming to be the actual founders, tells him CoinDCX is India's first crypto unicorn, SEBI and RBI registered, which it is. August 2025, Khandelwal purportedly called him personally, asked him to visit the Thane bank branch, deposit rupees 2 lakh to register his ID, rupees 10 lakh to generate the ID, rupees 20 lakh in cash for the franchise. He did it all. He also convinced his friends to invest rupees 45 lakh through the same scheme. Total gone rupees 71.6 lakhs over 7 months. When he tried to follow up in February 2026, the accused gave more assurance by March they were unreachable, so he went to the police. March 21st, 2026, Thane police flight to Bangalore, walked straight into CoinDCX office. Both founders detained, arrested, produced before a magistrate. Demanded to police custody until March 23rd. Social media exploded. Deadlines screamed fraud. The Indian crypto community went into shock. For 4 days, the men behind a $2.45 billion company sat in a Thane lockup. But CoinDCX immediately put 4 facts on record. 1. CoinDCX Pro is not CoinDCX. The real platform is CoinDCX.com. One word difference, but rupees 71 lakh gone. 2. CoinDCX has no franchise program, never has. 3. CoinDCX never collects cash payment to third-party account. 4. The company never contacted the real CoinDCX before filing the FIR. And here's the number that makes all of this hit harder. Between April 2024 and January 2026, CoinDCX had already reported 1,212 fake websites impersonating that platform to cyber authorities. 1,212 fake websites. They had been fighting this for 2 years. They had a Delhi High Court order from 2024 retraining unknown persons from misusing their name. It still wasn't enough. Now here's where the story completely flips and every headline missed it. March 24th, the company files a fresh affidavit in court, says he recovered the full 71,60,015 rupees, says he doesn't know the founders, he has no grievance against them. Magistrate Nilesh Rathod, here's the bail plea. The defense argues 3 things. 1. The founders were not present at the location of the 2. Impersonators use their names and identities, not them. 3. The 2024 Delhi HC order approved CoinDCX have been fighting this. The court's exact words. The role of the accused is not shown. Prima facie, no case was made out against them. Bail granted 50,000 rupees a personal bond each. That's $500. March 25. Both founders back at work. The real accused Akash Rana and 3 others still absconding. So what actually went wrong here? Not the founders, not the company, not even regulation. What went wrong is that the scammers did their homework. They knew the brand, they knew the terminology, unicorn, SEBI registered, RBI registered. They knew the founder's name. They knew what a franchise pitch sounds. They built a convincing story entirely out of real facts and then interested themselves into it. That's what makes the fraud different from a standard scam. The victim didn't know anything obviously stupid. He was told things that were true about CoinDCX. He met people who looked and sounded credible. He paid in stages, not all at once. The fraud was engineered to feel legitimate at every step. And here's what most people miss. 1,212 fake websites, the company flagged them, warned users, got a court order, and still one person fell for one fake URL and nearly brought down the entire organization. Next time someone approaches you with an investment opportunity, run these checks every single time. 1. Verify the exact domain, not the name. The URL coindcx.com and coindcx.pro are different companies. 2. No legitimate platform collects cash. If someone asks for a physical cash, walk away. 3. If a company is offering franchise rights you have never seen advertised, 1. Call to the official customer support line, ends the scam instantly. 4. Logos, founder name, and office meetings can all be fake. The one thing you can verify independently, the official registered domain. One verification costs 71 lakh rupees rate. Because in business, the most dangerous fraud is never the one that looks fake. It's the one built entirely on real facts. $247 million raised, 2 crore users, 559 rupee crore in revenue, $2.45 billion valuation, arrested, 72 hours in custody, released with no case against them. 7 years of building nearly underdone by a rupees 500 domain name and someone who studied the brand well enough to sound exactly like the people who built it. The real criminals are still out there. The founders are back at work, and 1,212 fake websites later, the lesson still hasn't reached everyone who needs to hear it. Verify everything, trust the domain, not the name, because your biggest risk in today's market is not volatility. It's the person sitting across from you who knows just enough about the real company to make you believe they're part of it. That's the difference most people only understand after the money's already gone. And that's exactly what we are trying to change at Zedvisor, helping you make decisions based on verification, not just trust. Because trust without verification is just hope.